Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Let's talk about Sunni not returning to Love and Marriage Huntsville. She talks about being threatened allegedly by a lawsuit. So I feel like there is a lot that we have to talk about on this. And I also want to get your perspective on how you feel about Sunni leaving the show. Let me know in the comment section below. Now, before we get into it, if you're new to this channel, I do reviews and recaps on reality TV shows and celebrity news, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all your notifications because your girl is done for the year with work. So I have a lot more time to hang out with you guys, and I'll be putting out a lot more videos and going live randomly. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all your notifications. And everyone, please like, please share, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Those are free ways to support the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. All right, now let's get into it. Sunni came on live and talked about she's no longer going to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, for a while now, I've been noticing that we haven't seen her in any of the new clips. And I just thought perhaps because Moses is in jail, so it's not appropriate for her to be on the show. There isn't a lot that she can bring to the show in terms of like who is she really going to be filming with and how is her storyline going to expand. So I'm not surprised to hear that at all, but I'm glad that she clarified because I thought that they would still show her maybe interacting with the girlies. I think because Melody seems to be the only one really keen on like hanging with her or like filming with her, I don't know if she would have been able to continue to stay on the show without Moses to bring in a little bit more of the storyline. Now she's confirmed that this is the last we're going to see of her. She's not going to be on the show again. Apparently, when the reunion comes, we'll all be understanding what's going on. So I'm like, this is very interesting because it just seems like did something extra happen at the reunion? I feel like Sunni has been a lot more vocal about the revenge P, about Martell Holt, about production, and I don't think production likes that, which also then made me seem like what has been going on in the background that Sunni can't really talk about in relation to Love and Marriage Huntsville. I personally would not be surprised if they're pushing her out because she has been so vocal. I feel like it may be, now I don't want to put out rumors out there. I don't know if she was fired or anything, but I'm just saying I don't get the impression that production allegedly would be happy with the way she has been very vocal, especially because I always think they're always trying to protect Martell irrespective of what Martell does, which then makes me feel like Sunni has been one of the castmates who have spoken very clearly about Martell, his antics, his behavior, and why she believes that production continues to keep him there. So I personally feel like I will not be surprised if they told her you're not returning. Now, like I said, it is not a fact. This is just my opinion. Everything I say in this video is alleged, in my opinion, only for entertainment purposes. The other thing I thought was very interesting was that Sunni kept mentioning something about like almost like a love and lockup situation. Do you guys watch that Love After Lockup show? I don't know if she's trying to hint that she's going to be on the show with Moses after he comes out of prison. It's not very clear what she meant. Or maybe she was like throwing it out there so that hopefully any connects to Love After Lockup can reach out to her because it's going to be interesting. I wonder if that's what it is about. I do think it'll be interesting to see them on the show and see how they navigate that. I don't really watch the show, but I would love to see Sunni and Moses and just hope that things work out with them because it has been so messy in the Love and Marriage Huntsville front. So it would be nice to see them on a different show, hopefully things working out a lot more smoothly. You don't say some things and I'm like, I'm in two minds about it, and I'll tell you why. She said that she's happy that her and Moses have been through a lot of things that couples don't go through, and that they're closer than ever since he's been locked up, and he's doing fine. And basically stuff about like, in the middle of the storm, they're together and they're much stronger. Now, I love all of that. All of that sounds amazing. But I feel like it cannot be roses and peaches and cream when your husband is locked up and you are trying to conceive and all of these things. So I really wish that she would sort of give us a little bit of a balance with that, instead of always trying to make it seem like everything is good and we're all Gucci and stuff. That being said, I do like how positive she is, because nonetheless, this is your life now. And I love that she's excited about the future. She's looking forward to Moses being a free man and him not having to always look over his shoulders. I love that she's seeing the bright side of things. I feel like you have to be able to see the bright side of things, especially if you want to continue to stay with someone who is in prison. So I completely get that. I think it's just disappointing that it is for something so silly, in my opinion, that could have been avoided. But that's just my personal perspective. I do hope that whilst he's there, he's learning to respect the law a little bit more, because I feel like that could have been avoided if he just did things differently, but he didn't. I'm sure they would have had that conversation, which is probably why she is here and seems like okay with everything. Time has passed since then, so I'm sure she's in a better place. She's probably loving on her family and stuff, so that's good. It also sounded like Sunny was being censored in some way, because she was sort of making it seem that she can't really talk about certain things because she's been threatened by a lawsuit. I personally wonder what all of that is about. I would love to know what that is about. I'm sure there's some NDAs involved. It would be good to know who is threatening her with a lawsuit, but I'm sure she can't really talk about it. But if I had to take a guess, this is a wild guess, guys. I don't want Carlos King coming for me, but I feel like it could be him. I don't think he's playing nowadays, if I'm being honest. I heard allegedly that he's threatening to sue Gucci, I believe. So I won't be surprised if he is on that and wants to either threaten to sue people so people can get in line. And I'm guessing if there's an NDA in place, it's probably for a certain period of time. So once that time expires, it's all fair in terms of being able to disclose whatever you want to disclose, which I think would be interesting because I would be here and ready to hear all of it. Do you guys remember when Sunny was talking about wanting to expose Destiny and why Liberic left her? Now, of course, we know it's something salacious. Well, we believe it's something salacious. And I feel like that's confirmed by the fact that Destiny ran to production and then production literally got on Sunny, basically saying that she can't say anything, and she even got in trouble because apparently she already said too much. So I won't be surprised. I think all of that together, I really believe that this is from production in some way. That's the only party that I feel like could be so invested in preventing you from speaking out. That is my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys believe that production or CK is behind the threats of a lawsuit against Sunny in some way? That said, I remember catching a live of Sunny a while back and she was talking about writing a book. I believe it was meant to be like a tell-all book or something like that. And I think that would be very interesting in the sense that if she really goes ahead to do that, of course, she'll probably wait until the non-disclosure expires and then go ahead to tell her story. I will really want to hear her story, and I'll tell you why I'm very interested in it. On the one hand, I want to hear her story being a producer, helping to produce Love and Marriage Huntsville, the interactions that she had with Carlos King, the other team members within production. I would also want to hear more about her interaction with the cast members, her perspective on like their storylines, for instance, a little bit more in-depth information about Carlos King, Martel Holt, anything she knew about the Revenge P, if she did, I don't believe she did know about it earlier, only because she said something about finding out about the revenge plea later on. But then now in hindsight, were there things that were mentioned by Destiny, for instance, when she was Destiny's producer, which then gives off that she knew about the revenge plea at the time. So those are some of the things that I would love to know and find out. Of course, I know she's not going to be able to talk about it now, but I hope that at some point in the future, she's able to talk about it, and I'll be very, very keen to hear. But let me know what you guys think. Would you be interested in a Sunni tell-all book? And would you miss seeing Sunni on Love and Marriage Huntsville, or do you feel like you don't really care and you're ready for her to leave? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. What are you doing? It's a free commitment. Or do you have commitment issues? I'm joking, but I'm serious. Seriously, just hit that subscribe button. It's free. Let that be your Christmas gift to me. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys in the chat. Thank you. Bye.